So good morning, it's Patsy. I thought I'd pop on today to do a bit of a comparison between the Green Witch Tarot and the Everyday Witch Tarot. I've heard a few people say, oh, I've got one, so I don't think I need the other, and I actually thought the same at the time. I'd got the Everyday Witch, but thought, well, you know, because I'd got that, I didn't need the Green Witch. But they're two completely different tarots, and I thought I'd come on here and sort of show you both together to give you an idea. They both come in a good sturdy box from both Llewellyn, so they are same sort of packaging, the flip, magnetic flip. They both have magnetic flip, so it's the same sort of packaging. They both come with a good book. So they both come with a good book. The actual Green Witch Tarot is a little bit thicker cardstock. I don't know if you can tell on here, but that's the Green Witch and that's the Everyday Witch. So there's a bit of a difference in the cardstock. So let's put them back down there for now. So the Everyday Witch is by Deborah Blake with art by Elizabeth Elba, and the Green Witch is by Anne Mora and art by Kurt Estegard Leonard. So different artists, different authors. On the back of the Everyday Witch it says, a fun, practical, easy to use tarot kit for every witch. Charming images pair with simple explanations to make this a go-to deck for anyone seeking to learn or practice the tarot. Based on the classic Rider-Waite deck but updated for the busy modern witch, this tarot has a whimsical air while still being dedicated to the serious job of providing answers to life's tough questions. Author Deborah Blake brings her friendly, approachable style to the tarot experience that's focused on the positive and includes a deck with a brilliant art and full colour guidebook. Then on the back of the Green Witch it says, enter the world of the Green Witch where elemental fairies and spirits of the earth help you align with the natural energies of the old religion. With the turn of each card, the Green Witch Tarot opens a channel between the reader and the spiritual beings of nature, beautifully illustrated and accompanied by a comprehensive guidebook for easy interpretations. This deck unlocks the energetic wisdoms that you can use to find the answers you seek. So I found them to have two completely different energies. The Everyday Witch is very Rider-Waite based. These won't be in any order because I do use both decks, but these are very Rider-Waite imagery and very easy to read. The cardstock, like I said, is quite thin. I mean, that's the back of them. It's not one of my favourite backs, but as it says on the box, it's very whimsical, very cartoony like even, but also very readable. This is one of my favourite tarot decks. I do love this deck, and it does give some lovely readings. Like I said, you don't really need the book if you Rider-Waite anyway, because there's not really many changes. The names are all much the same. The images are very clear, and you know exactly what you're looking at on these. Oh, it's a lovely strength card. So there we go. Gives you an idea of that Hierophant there. Some of them have a slightly different take on the Rider-Waite, like I say, but you still know just by looking at them what they are. Like I said, these are a really nice deck to use, and even though they have that comical even feel about them, they do read really well. So that's what the Everyday Witch is like, and then we'll go on to the Green Witch, that's the back. Now they have got the changes of names, the cups and chalices. Like I said, the swords are Athames, is that how you say that? But again, the images on just about all of them are, you can tell, I mean, this, you've got a few changes, like the Fool is the Green Man. The Wands just stays the same as Wands. It's the Nine of Chalices. This is Judgment. Oh, wrong way round. Helps if I go this way round, doesn't it? And of course I said that card was Judgment and it wasn't, it's Justice. My head's not at the right place today, but that card was Justice, not Judgment, sorry. Love that image. It's the Page of Wands. So, like I said, some of them have got a different name to, like number 13, Death is the Lord of the Shadows. Chariot is the Battle Wagon. But even though there is name changes, I think you can still see what they are. Number 4 there, the Horned God, I believe that one's called, and the Wild Hunt. The Oak King instead of the Hanged Man. And then it's the Wheel of the Year instead of just the Wheel of, and the Holly King here, the Hermit, the Holly King. So like I said, some of the imagery is a little different to Rider-Waite, like, and this one is the three of Athames, so the 3 of Swords. So some of the images are different to what you would expect, but then others are clearly Rider-Waite. I love the 5 of Pentacles. But like I said, you know, these have a completely different energy to the, you know, the Green Witch and the Everyday Witch. They're completely different energies. I mean, size wise they're exactly the same. Like I said, this card stuck from the Green Witch a little bit better than this Everyday Witch, but the feel from each deck is completely different. So it depends what you know what you're looking for. If you just want a witch one, then it might be that you want to change, you know, just after one. But if you've sort of wondered whether there's any difference between them and whether it's worth having both, then I would say yes, because they're completely different cards to read and different energies and everything about them. And I love both of them for different reasons. So I thought I'd just come on and kind of show you the differences between them, so you can sort of get a better idea of whether it's worth to get both or just choose one out of them, or none at all. So thanks for watching. Bye.